Hey everyone!
Hi.
So it's been a while since we've done a travel talk. The summer months were great, and then getting back into school was just like insane. So we took a break from it, but now we're back and we're really excited because tomorrow starts the Flower and Garden Festival, and we thought what the perfect way to come back to this live stream with, the blooming of springtime, the rebirth of things, and bringing back a fun live stream.
On a new night.
It's right. Good point. Want to tell them about that, Christy?
It's a new night. So we were Wednesday at 7 p.m. East Central Time, and now we are Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Central Time.
It works out a lot better for both of our schedules. So we are super excited about this. And yes, Castle Chat will be making a return as well. We did some modifications to that, and that will be on the opposite Fridays of Travel Talk. So this week there's a Travel Talk. Next week there will be a Castle Chat, and it will be on Christy's channel.
Yeah, I saw. I might have to cancel that one.
So Christy's had a lot going on. She's got high schoolers, so there's a lot involved with being a high school mom.
So, I have a Girl Scout child, and I have a track and cross country child.
So. And it's Girl Scout cookie season.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a lot going on. So we are back. We are super excited. And like I said, what better way to get started back than with the Flower and Garden Festival. So
welcome in, Randy.
Hey Randy, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Cool gamer, welcome in. Glad to see you here with us tonight. So the Flower and Garden Festival is another Epcot festival. It seems like Epcot has almost a festival that goes year-round. Used to be it was the summer months that did not have a festival, but they've kind of like moved their festivals around post-2020. And we're seeing the dates change. We're seeing things move around. We're seeing extensions and festivals. So Flower and Garden
is 9 days between. So this is how OCD I am. I'm planning a trip next year, and I want to be here. I want to be at Disney during the Festival of the Arts and during Flower and Garden. So I checked out the history between these. In the past 3 years, Festival of the Arts ends exactly 9 days before Flower and Garden begins.
Ooh.
Exactly 9 days. So Festival of the Arts ends on a Wednesday or a Monday. Ends on a Monday, and
starts tomorrow. It starts on a Wednesday.
Yeah, Flower and Garden starts on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like that, I'm assuming, next year too. 9 days. You want to hang with Christy? I'm at the same time. I'm also doing the Princess Marathon and going to Mardi Gras for Universal. So I'll be hitting up all these things next time I go.
So my original plan was to actually meet up with Christy during this. However, we have several changes that are going on in my job as far as like higher ups. And since I will already be taking off a few days for our Christmas vacation, I don't want to push my luck with the taking off for Princess. So I am going to just go over my spring break, which is in March, and do Mardi Gras then. But I'm really sad. But I am doing the virtual Princess Fairy Tale Challenge this year. I'm not running. I am walking it. So because it's 19.1, 19.2 miles, I think, something like that.
Half marathon?
Well, it's the Fairy Tale Challenge. It's the 10K and the half.
Oh, the half is 13.1.
Okay, so it's something. It's like the combination of the two. I have made the decision that since I'm not running it, I'm going to walk 50 miles in the month of this month, March, and that will complete my Fairy Tale Challenge. So I have the Disney Parks blog. I can't talk now. Disney Parks blog up, and let's start talking food.
Foodie guy.
So, if you didn't know, Disney Parks blog puts out these foodie guides before all of their festivals, before holidays. Sometimes they even talk about little known foods at the resorts. So, I definitely find it a great resource. When you're getting ready to go on your trip, whether you're in the planning mode, definitely hit up Disney Parks blog for your food related things. So it says in the article there's nearly 20 outdoor kitchens. There's new delights like the BLT scone at Cider House, fan favorites like the local wildflower honey Mascarpone cheesecake at the Honey Bee Stro, hosted by National Honey Board. So you can pick up a passport to participate in Garden Graze, and it's a returning food stroll featuring 5 delicious different dishes from various outdoor kitchens, and you get a stamp in your passport after you've purchased the item. And then once you've completed all 5, you go back to Pineapple Promenade and you'll get a festival exclusive treat. So you do have to pay for each one of those treats. It's not something free, but if you're looking to try different things, it's a great way to get a little incentive at the end for trying new things. So here are some pictures that they have on the blog. So this is from the Full Flavor Kitchen, which is hosted by Advent Health, which is a big sponsor. They sponsor around Disney. They sponsor food booths. So they have a grilled street corn on the cob with a savory garlic spread. I like it because it is gluten friendly and it's also plant-based. And it is part of the Garden Graze Hunt. They have a seared salmon, which you see here, with risotto and micro herbs. And then over here, they have a strawberry mousse with chocolate crisp pearls and gummy worms. And that just looks so fun. Oh, no, this isn't that.
Yeah, that's the one with the gummy worms.
Yeah, but that's a beverage.
Strawberry mousse with chocolate chip pearls? No,
it's not. It's the cookie butter worms and dirt, non-alcoholic. This is a drink. I'm very confused.
I bet they put that in the wrong place.
They had to have.
If we get through all this and it's still time before the end of the hour's up, I can pull up Dollywood's information and go over theirs because they've got a festival too.
Okay, we'll try to get through this quick then. So we're going to assume that this is not a drink. But it actually says non-alcoholic. So I'm so confused. But they also have a blood orange agua fresca. That sounds really lovely. So the next photos are from the Epcot's Sunshine Griddle, which is near Test Track. So they have an avocado toast, which is up here.
I want that.
I know, it looks so good. It doesn't just look good. It looks really pretty as well. It has marinated tomatoes on a toasted ciabatta, and the little flowers on it just make it look so pretty. Then over here we have shrimp and grits, blackened shrimp and cheddar cheese grits with a brown gravy and sweet corn salsa. Then there's a corned beef brisket hash with house-made potato barrels, onions, peppers, cheese curds, a soft poached egg with a Tabasco hollandaise. And this is a gluten-friendly option.
Randy says he's never had avocado.
You have never had avocado, Randy? That makes me really sad.
I bet he has and he doesn't realize it. Have you had guacamole? Guacamole is avocado and some tomatoes and a little bit of spice.
Mm-hmm. I was eating an avocado, like out of the skin, because I put some on my sandwich and I had some left over. I was just eating it. And one of the kids goes, "Ew, that's gross, Mrs. Hall." And I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Avocado's gross." And I said, "Do you eat guacamole?" "Yeah, who doesn't like guacamole?" I went, "Sweetheart, that green stuff in guacamole is avocado."
He says he hasn't had guac either.
I am never eating guacamole again. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then the last picture here is a fried cinnamon roll bites with a cream cheese frosting and candied bacon. The Beverages is a Fruit Loops shake, which is non-alcoholic. Then they have a Joffrey's Coffee Cold Brew Cocktail, which has milk, rum, and coffee liqueur and vanilla vodka. Avocado isn't adventurous, Randy. It's a vegetable.
If anyone is ever wanting to see this stuff even sooner, anytime, as soon as Disney or Universal or Dollywood, mainly those 3 locations, posts their stuff like that, I'll go out there and grab it and post it on my stories pretty much immediately.
So next up is the Honey Bistro, hosted by the National Honey Board. So I think we start up here in the corner again with a Tupelo honey and sweet corn spoon bread with jalapenos, bacon, and a house-made whipped honey butter. And it is gluten friendly. Then we have a lavender honey mustard marinated chicken flatbread with whipped honey ricotta cheese, marinated vegetables, and goat cheese. That sounds absolutely delicious.
It sounds gross to me. I'm not a honey mustard fan.
I'm sad now.
He says he's had honey.
I've had honey. Okay, good, Randy. I was getting really concerned. So the last picture here is the local wildflower honey mascarpone cheesecake with orange blossom honey, whipped cream, whipped honey, crystallized honey, honeycomb, dehydrated honey, and fennel pollen meringue kisses. I wonder if there's honey involved with this one. I'm confused if there is or not. Then over here is Spike the Bee, who is kind of the mascot of Flower and Garden. And it includes a honey peach freeze and a souvenir Spike the Bee sipper cup. Now, and it limits 2 per guest, and they mean of the sipper itself. If you don't want the sipper, you can get that usually without the sipper for a cheaper cost in a regular cup. I want a Spike the Bee sipper cup. I think it's absolutely adorable. Then they also have a lemonade mead, orange blossom honey wine, and then a honey peach freeze with blueberry vodka.
That sounds good.
It does. So now we are on to the food called the Citrus Blossom. And it looks like there are 2 new items here this year, starting up here.
Citrus Blossom's near the port of entry, in case anyone was wondering.
Yes. This one right here, we're going to start out with. It is new this year. It's the crispy mojo marinated pork belly with avocado cream, corn salsa, salsa verde, and plantain chips. It is gluten friendly, and that looks really good.
They had me at pork belly.
Right. Over here, they have a tuna taki bowl with spicy yuca glaze, mango, avocado, and papadum crisp.
They had me at tuna.
Oh, I can't have seafood, though. I'll die.
Well, I don't like chicken of the sea tuna, but I like seared tuna, which is like ahi tuna.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So this down here is another new one this year. It's the Grapefruit Tart. They had me at grapefruit curd, lychee jam, ginger mousse, and yuca cream.
Pass.
And it looks really pretty.
It's Instagrammable, but pass.
Christy will be walking around going, I don't want to eat that, but before you bite into that, can I take a picture? So our last picture over here is the Orange Bird sipper. Spike the Bee and Orange Bird kind of co-host, co-theme Fun Garden. So that's an orange lemon smoothie and a souvenir Orange Bird sipper. Again, 2 of these sipper per guest. Then they have and I want one of these too because he's really cute. The key lime hibiscus ale, an orange peel ale.
I'll take both of those.
A citrus honey cream ale.
Pass.
Orange
sunshine wine slushy. I'll take that.
And a beer flight.
Pass.
I would say on that, it would depend on the type of beer. So the Refreshment Port is up next. It is near the Canada Pavilion. And it is obviously poutine. It is plant-based. It is gluten-friendly. And if you don't know what poutine is, it's literally French fries covered in gravy with toppings.
It's not poutine unless it's got curds and they squeak.
Yeah.
I don't see curds in that picture.
They may be hidden in the cheese.
Under the bacon?
Under the bacon. It is a house-made Italian sausage and peppers poutine.
Oh, it's sausage. It's not bacon.
Well, same animal. So the beverages include a salted cucumber hard apple cider or a hard cider. Yeah, apple hard cider. That sounds weird.
So is there like a salty cucumber hanging out of it? I can think of lots of jokes with that.
And then the ever popular lavender martini, vodka with lavender and lemon.
I've never had that. I'll try it.
I want to try it. It sounds really good. Randy says, been wanting to try poutine at Disney Springs at the stand near House of Disney.
I had their thank you poutine when I was there in December in 2020. That is so filling. It's a snack. It's supposed to be a snack. That was like the meal that I had. So yeah, the poutine at Disney Springs is pretty good, but I'm kind of partial to Refreshment Port's poutine. I have no idea why, but they're both good. I think they're the same company, in fact.
Probably. So the next one is Pineapple Promenade, and this is also near Port of Entry. So the food items are a spicy hot dog with pineapple chutney and plantain chips. I don't know. That just, yeah, I'd say pass on that as well.
Hot dog is a hot dog is a hot dog. Pass.
Yeah. And then a Dole Whip, which is plant-based. Dole Whip's a Dole Whip. You could kind of get that anywhere.
I get the Cockamora float at Aloha Isle in was it Frontierland? It's not Frontierland. It's
Adventureland?
Adventureland, yeah. In Magic Kingdom.
My favorite place to get a Dole Whip is Pineapple Lanai at the Poly, because they usually have a lime Dole Whip. I cannot talk today. And it is wonderful as a float.
The Cockamora float has coconut Dole Whip, and I do not like coconut. I don't like the texture, but I love the flavor as long as there's no texture in it. It's good. It's good. So
beverages include the frozen desert violet lemonade, which is featured here. It's non-alcoholic. Dole Whip with Fanta, and tropical Heffy wheat ale, fresh pressed mango, pineapple, and guava wheat ale.
I would try that.
Yeah, I would. Hazy Pebbles fruity haze milkshake.
Or if it's got fruity pebbles in it. Sounds like
that's what I was wondering. A violet lemonade ale. That I would try that. Sparkling pineapple wine. That sounds good.
Yep. Count me in.
Dole Whip topped with mango cream liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
And a pineapple beer flight.
So we can already tell that when I go next year, I will be drunk and stuffed.
This is of any festival, whether it's Food and Wine, Festival of the Holidays. One of the best pieces of advice I think that Christy and I can give you is to go with someone, because you can share things instead of, I'm going to drink all of this drink and eat all of this food. Get a couple things that you each want to try, and you each eat half. That way you don't feel like you're wasting money, and you get a non-alcoholic drink and an alcoholic drink, as long as you're both over 21.
I went with Crystal Bryson last time, so we split stuff between the three of us. And it was so funny because we went to the mac and cheese stand. We were at the Food and Wine Festival, and we went to the mac and cheese stand, and we each wanted a different kind of mac and cheese. So we ended up getting all three of the mac and cheese, and we just all shared. We had 6 plates between the 2 stands that were right there over by Epcot. And I swear, I don't think we got hardly anything else. We got something from Mexico and something from France, and that was it. Randy said, love some violet lemonade. He even ate
the flour. And he says we shared at Wine and Dine. Yeah, that's perfect way to do it. So the next one is Trowel and Trellis hosted by Impossible. So like hosted by the company with the Impossible Burger. And this is near Disney Traders. So starting up here at the top, which I think looks absolutely amazing. Grilled baby vegetables with hummus, cream, and red pepper coulis. It is a gluten, wheat-friendly option. It's plant-based, and it is part of the Garden Graze. If you remember us talking earlier, it's that five items to try, and then you get a special little prize at the end. The next one is a Impossible sausage and kale soup. This down here is a boneless Impossible Korean short rib with cilantro lime rice, danjimu slaw, and kimchi mayonnaise, which that is going to be a spicy mayonnaise. Next, we have a chocolate cake with whipped kasi mousse, raspberry gelato, and fresh raspberries. That sounds amazing.
That's the only thing that sounds amazing to me. But I like my protein. I don't like the fake meat.
Agreed with that. And then they have a Twinings energizing matcha cranberry and lime green tea. That sounds good. I've never tried matcha, but I'm open.
Good. Matcha's good, yeah.
Twinings
usually has a pretty good tea. They have a Twinings. Is it? No, it's not Twinings. It's Earl Grey. I don't remember, but they have like a building that has like all these different pieces.
Twinings of London, yeah.
Yeah, Twinings of London. Yeah.
Then they have a Bloom Hazy IPA, and then they have the energizing matcha tea, but they have it with lime vodka.
That sounds good. Welcome in, Timothy.
Hey, Timothy.
We're going over the menu for Flower and Garden, which starts tomorrow at Epcot. Randy said, "Had me at cake."
Randy's like, "I don't care. It's cake." So now we are at the Refreshment Outpost, and that is kind of by the bridge.
I thought that was a Refreshment Outpost was in the section that was originally going to be Africa.
Yeah, that's right by the bridge.
Oh, is that right by the bridge?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
A pineapple skewer with Tahitian seasoning. It's gluten-friendly. It's plant-based. It's pineapple skewer on a stick.
Randy said I'm awfully cultured to be from Tennessee. I was in the military for 6 years.
It happens. Then they have a tangerine soft serve. And for beverage, they have a tangerine cream ale, a blueberry lemonade hard cider, and an organic blonde ale with passion fruit.
He doesn't have room to talk. He's from one of the Carolinas.
And doesn't eat avocado.
About the only place worse than that is Kentucky.
So I'm going to say this is in the Germany area, and it's their farmers market, because I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. I didn't take German in school. Back when I went to school, we didn't have to have foreign language to graduate, so I didn't take it.
I knew which Carolina you were from. I just didn't know if you wanted people to know. Yeah, my father was born in Germany, and I don't know how to pronounce a single word.
Great. I don't feel bad now. So we have a potato pancake with house-made applesauce. It is gluten-free, plant-based, and is part of the Garden Graze, and it sounds really good. Potato pancakes and applesauce are pretty much like this. Then
potato pancake, caramelized ham. Okay, sorry. Go.
No, you're okay. The next is a potato pancake served with caramelized ham, onions, and an herb sour cream. It is also gluten-friendly.
I'll take it.
Sounds good. Then they have this one over here. It is a toasted pretzel bread topped with Black Forest ham and melted Gruyere cheese. Sounds very good.
I'll take it.
Then the last item they have over here is the warm cheese strudel with mixed berries.
I'll pass. I don't like strudel.
You're weird. Yeah. Beverages are a Hugo Lager, a premium Pilsner, a raspberry Radler, whatever that word is. It's a sparkling wine and apple liqueur. Sounds great. I just can't pronounce it. And
I said that's the only place worse is Kentucky, and he is like, that's my TA.
Okay, so the next one is Magnolia Terrace, which is located in the American Adventure. So starting up here at the top, we have a southern seafood broil, shrimp, mussels, crawfish, potatoes, corn, and doily sausage. Typically what you're going to find in the South.
So I saw somebody get that last year on a live stream,
Uh-huh.
and no one liked it.
I've heard that. A lot of people said it's either overcooked or it's undercooked. There's no like in between.
And it's more watery than that. It's like less food and more liquidy. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one to our here is a spicy chicken gumbo with andouille sausage and Ben's original long grain wild rice. It is a new item this year. I love long grain wild rice, but I would have to pass on that. So down here we have grilled oysters with Cajun butter. It is a gluten-free option. Pass on me.
I would possibly try it. I don't know though, but when I eat oysters, I definitely prefer to be right on the beach because they're fresh. I mean, you're in Florida, so maybe they're halfway fresh. I don't know.
And then they have a house-made boudin bite, which also features the Ben's original long grain wild rice. And then over here we have a pecan praline, which is gluten-friendly.
Pass.
It looks too sweet for me.
I don't like pecans, and I don't like anything called with the word praline in it.
It looks like really sweet.
It looks like a big chunk of sugar.
Exactly. Beverages is a Bayou cocktail, spiced rum, coconut rum, fruit punch, and Minute Maid orange juice. That sounds phenomenal.
I'll take it.
I want to try that. Orange coriander wheat wine, an American light ale, a double IPA, and a beer flight. So now we are in.
So guess who's never eaten an oyster? I figured if you haven't eaten avocado.
I have not eaten an oyster either, but I also like life. So,
Well, so you can get how they do poached eggs? You can do a poached oyster. You can do grilled oysters. They have all different ones. There's this fancy restaurant in Nashville that I took my best friend to for a bachelorette party. I couldn't tell you the name of it. And they had poached cheese pear oyster things, and they were freaking good. I was like, holy cow, and you couldn't feel any sliminess.
Well, good. I'm glad. Okay, so next we're on to Tangerine Cafe, flavors of the Medina, which is located in Morocco. So this is the thing. I wonder if this is going to be like a food booth or if these are going to be located inside of the cafe itself.
It's in the quick service because Morocco no longer has an agreement with Disney. So it's not even ran by people from Morocco. It's ran by Disney.
Okay, so there's your answer for that.
Yep.
So they have the Mediterranean flatbread with the za'atar, artichokes, olives, mozzarella, and feta. That sounds great, except for feta.
Ooh, I love feta, but it sounds great except for the artichokes for me. I'm not crazy about artichokes.
I've never had an artichoke.
They're a little bitter. I mean, I would probably put it somewhere in between cabbage and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, between the three of those.
And I've had spinach and artichoke dip, but I don't think that's like a good representation of saying, oh, I've eaten artichoke. You know what I mean?
They crushed up the artichoke. It's still in there. They crushed it up, but you can't really taste the artichoke. You taste the spinach and the cheese, and it's usually mozzarella cheese.
Right. So next we have the vanilla rosewater and pistachio panna cotta, which is always so pretty. It's a little rose.
It looks pretty, but I heard that it's not great.
Yeah.
Randy said they took the wall away. Yes, I know they took the pornographic wall away.
For the beverages, they have a pomegranate mimosa.
I'll take it.
A ginger and elderberry ale.
Meh, it's okay.
A pomegranate hard cider. A blackberry mint mead, and a flight.
I'll take the blackberry.
So next we're moving on to Isla Fresca, and this is located between Morocco and France.
That would be a booth in that one.
Yes. So arepas topped with melted queso fresco, So I'm going to assume that that's this right here.
Probably.
And then an arepa is topped with shrimp, crushed avocado, aji, and tomato sauce. So like shrimp on top of an arepa with salsa and guacamole. And that's gluten friendly. New this year is an arepa topped with chorizo.
Ooh, I would eat that. I love chorizo.
I've never had chorizo.
It's pork. I mean, it's from a pig. It's just spicy.
Okay. And then new this year over here is the coconut tres leches, vanilla cake soaked in oat milk, almond milk, and coconut milk with toasted coconut. It's new.
No, pass. It's got toasted coconut on top of it.
It's new, it's plant-based, and it is part of the Garden Graze. The beverages are a tropical breeze, lemonade, grapefruit juice, and simple syrup.
Sounds
It
good.
is this year. That sounds good. Coconut key lime ale.
They had me at key lime, and since it's an ale, coconut too.
Tropical perception white sangria.
That sounds good.
And a tropical breeze with rum.
Yep. Okay, yeah, we're just going to be drunk the whole time.
Christy's gonna be like, "Well, let's live stream," and she's just like down here down and drunk.
Okay, so I will say this was a couple of years. This was in 2018. We had dinner planned for Sanaa? Yeah, we had dinner planned for Sanaa, and we had a park day, but it was like a down day for us, but I got a park day because it was only $10 extra for each person. So it was $40. And my husband and my daughter didn't want to go. So my son and I spent the entire day at Epcot getting live streaming and eating food around the festival. So by the time we went to Sanaa, we were not hungry at all. But we were live streaming. You could probably find that live stream.
I'm sure. So this one is the Epcot Farmers Market. We're back over by Test Track.
Why wouldn't you just do these in the order around the country?
I don't know. I was kind of wondering that too. I'm like, wait a minute. We're over by Morocco and now we're back in future. Okay, like this was a big jump, but okay. This is the early bloom menu.
So it's only available through April 9th.
April 9th, yes. Hey, Randy says, would you believe I ate at Sanaa?
Did you like it? I didn't like it because, well, I was full. So I ate the bread service and was like, this is okay. And then I got to my entree and I was like, I don't like this. I barely ate any of it. And I don't know that I didn't like it. I think I was just stuffed. And I didn't like my dessert and barely ate any of it too.
So they have a chilled potato and leek soup with chive oil and crispy leeks. It is new. It is gluten friendly.
I don't like leek soup.
I would try it. I don't know. It's supposed to be cold, so that's kind of weird to me. But
I don't think I would try anything that didn't, because there's already so much stuff on the menu. I'm like, I want this. I don't think I would just try something unless somebody else got it.
Right. And like, oh, can I try a bite of that type of thing?
He did like it. We did it and took it to the room. It was good. You should eat at Jico. Jico's so good. It's my favorite place.
Then they have a char-grilled bison ribeye with a creamy leek fondue, roasted carnival cauliflower, Romanesco, and port wine goat cheese butter. It is new and it is gluten-friendly. I'm assuming that's this right here.
I would try that, definitely, because it's a bison ribeye. Yeah, hello.
And then they have a goat cheese creamsicle pop, goat cheese.
I'll take it.
Orange cream, olive oil cake, cranberry sauce, and praline. And so that's going to be right here. So obviously, because this is an early bloom menu, this is in April, towards the end of this month. I'm sure we will get like a new menu for this booth.
Yeah.
Oh no, they gave it to us now.
Yeah.
Helps if you just keep scrolling. So the springtime menu will be available the 10th through May 21st. And this looks good. It's a grilled vegetable bruschetta with marinated peppers, zucchini, squash, artichokes, goat cheese, and balsamic glaze on a grilled ciabatta bun.
I think I'd pass on that one.
I would, if they were able to take off the goat cheese and the balsamic glaze, I would try it. I would try it that way. Otherwise, no. Then they have an herb crusted spring lamb with marbled potatoes, spring vegetables, and red wine butter sauce. That would be a no for me.
Yeah, pass.
Then over here, they have a strawberry rhubarb upside down cake with creme fraiche and whipped cream.
I'd try it. It looks really sweet, but I'd try it.
It'd probably be something I'd want to share with someone.
Yeah.
And so the summer solstice menu, which is available May 22nd through July 4th, which is the end of Flower and Garden this year. A tomato and cornbread panzanella with bruta cheese and fresh basil. And then we have over here a barbecue seared pork tenderloin with summer succotash, herb butter, and grapefruit vinaigrette.
Succotash.
Succotash is kind of like a vegetable hash. And it looks like it's got corn and lima beans and carrots and peppers in it.
I was just trying to be like Sylvester, where he goes, suffering succotash.
Oh, I thought you said, what is a succotash? I'm like,
oh, no. Suffering succotash. And you got to spit while you say it. Because
right, and you have to spit everywhere. And so then this is called a whole lot of melon, feta cheesecake with watermelon curd, pickled watermelon rind, watermelon caramel, and compressed watermelon.
Even if that didn't sound good, which it does sound really good, I would get it because it's Instagrammable.
Yes, it is new and it is gluten-free.
I'm going to go grab another water. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. The beverages, and these are available throughout the festival. These are not seasonal. There's a raspberry lemon verbena whole leaf steeped sparkling hard tea. That's a lot of words. And then they have a hibiscus lemonade cocktail featuring hibiscus gin. So both of those sound good and would be something that I would want to try.
Now I know why I'm like constantly hungry. I forgot. My air freshener in the house is strawberry pound cake air freshener. Oh. And I'm like, why am I hungry? I just ate. I'm not hungry. It's mental.
So the next one is the Cider House, which is in the United Kingdom. So now we're back over World Showcase. The food items are this one here is a BLT scone with applewood smoked bacon, sun-dried tomato, and basil. So it's going to be more of a savory scone, and that sounds amazing. And if they have that next year, Christy, I'm requesting you mail me one.
It will not be good by the time it got to you. But
because there's some bread in it. It'll be fine.
Let's see. BLT, yes. Applewood smoked bacon, yes. Sun-dried tomato, yes. Basil, yes.
Yes.
Everything.
It can't go wrong. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna be waiting for people to try this one, and I'm gonna be so sad if people are like, "Oh my gosh, this is horrible."
The scone, yeah.
Then the next food item is a dark chocolate raspberry tart with whipped cream. It looks like it should be presented at a murder mystery party with how it's splattered on there.
Yeah. I mean, like I would have said no at first because anything that's like I don't like chocolate cake.
Okay.
But it says that it's a tart and it has raspberry. So I'm thinking it's probably more creamy.
Probably. So next up for the drinks, we have a pink lemonade hard cider, a watermelon hard cider, a triple jam hard cider, pure brewed organic lager, a snake bite, which is a triple jam hard cider and pure brewed organic lager, and a cider flight. Going back over to Canada, we're going to Northern Bloom. The food items are a seared scallop with French green beans, butter potatoes, brown butter vinaigrette, and an applewood smoked bacon. It is gluten-friendly.
Now pass.
And so then we have the traditional beef tenderloin tips, mushroom bordelaise sauce, and whipped potatoes with garden vegetables.
I'll pass.
It's good.
Is it? Because it looks like it's just like a beef stew. And I hate beef stew.
It's not. It's pretty much, do you like a Salisbury steak?
No.
Okay, then you won't like it.
Okay.
It's pretty much like a Salisbury steak in steak form, not hamburger. It's pretty much a smothered steak.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
Then for dessert, they have a griddled maple pound cake with a warm peach compote and a sweet corn gelato. That sounds amazing. Everything except for the gelato. I would try it, but I might ask for it without.
I like gelato, but actually that doesn't really sound that great to me because I don't know. I don't like maple and I don't like warm peaches.
Okay, so for beverages, we have a maple popcorn shake, a blonde ale, a blueberry fruit beer, apricot with maple syrup blonde ale, maple popcorn shake with maple rye whiskey, and a beer flight. That's a lot of maple, but it is Canada, so I mean that's what they're known for.
Oh, this is my section right here for sure. Yeah.
John Darden de Fiestas, which is located in Mexico.
Mexico's my favorite.
We have an enchilada de mole negro, chipotle chicken, and a corn tortilla with mole negro, avocado mousse, crema mexicana, and queso fresco. This is a new item this year.
Yes.
Gluten friendly. Then they have a taco vampiro. The taco vampire, yay! I'm assuming that's this one here. Barbacoa beef and a corn tortilla with crispy grilled Monterey Jack cheese, salsa ranchera, and escadas. It is also new, so I don't know if this is the enchilada de mole or if this is the taco vampira.
Either way, yes, please.
And then they have a tostada de chorizo, plant-based chorizo, and black beans on a crispy corn tortilla with avocado mousse and queso fresco, which I think is not. So this is I think this is the enchilada de mole, and this is the taquero vampira.
That one is the chorizo, is the bottom one because it's a tostada. So you see how it's fried?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Then we still don't know which one this one is. I think.
Hold on, I can probably tell you. Enchilada.
I think this is the enchilada de mole because it's got the brown sauce on it.
Yeah, probably.
So beverages, they have a poppy flower margarita, a tequila blanco, hibiscus flower tea, cucumber juice, a purvito, and black currant liqueur with a chile salt rim. Then they have a hypnotic margarita, a tequila blanco, mezcal, rosemary syrup, cognac, and lemon juice. Yeah, I can see why you would be hypnotized after that. I don't know. This may be like the last one you want to do, and then have a designated helper to the bus.
Oh, so we did Mexico when our first night there in October of 2020, and we had to go over to Beaches and Cream to get get to our reservation. And I had like 2 or 3 drinks from Mexico, and we had to haul ass across the
oh my gosh,
across the World Showcase, and yeah, that was interesting.
So then we have Lotus House, which is obviously China. They have a spicy mala chicken skewer, which is new this year, and it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have the house-made cheesy crab wontons.
I would have some wontons.
Yeah, I would too. They have a rose bubble milk tea, which is new this year. They have a jasmine draft beer, a Marco boba, which is amaretto, iced coffee milk, and boba. What the heck is boba?
Boba balls. So boba balls, they have 2 different kinds. They have the ones. Have you ever had the Night Blossom in Animal Kingdom?
Oh.
It's like a slushie and it has little popping bubbles on top that have.
Oh, is it the little balls that look like fish eggs?
Yes, that's one kind, and the other kind of boba is round ones that are chewy that go to the bottom of the drink. I don't like the chewy ones that go to the bottom.
Okay. They remind me of fish eggs. And then they have a Kung Fu Punch, which is vodka, triple sec mango, orange juice, and soda water. And they have a Tang Dynasty, tequila gold, light rum, strawberry, pina colada mix, white boba pearls, and soda water. Like everything except for the boba pearls, that sounds really good. So now we're moving on to Italy at the Primavera Kitchen. They have this thing here that I can't pronounce it. Fried ricotta balls stuffed with braised beef, served with grape tomato salad, and a balsamic emulsion, which it looks good other than the balsamic emulsion.
I think I'd pass just because I don't know. I do like ricotta though, so I don't know. They're just like glorified cheese balls, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think I would pass.
Okay, so the next thing is a ravioli. It's sweet sausage ravioli with sweet corn, spring vegetables, and a cream sauce. And then over here we have cream-filled Italian donuts with raspberry sauce and powdered sugar. And I'd probably pass on that. Nothing real special or spectacular to me.
Yeah, I would pass because I don't like donuts.
And then you have your typical Pilsners, Pinot, Dorado, Chantilly, Prosecco, Rose, Moscato, Italian white, Sangrias, your whites, red whites, and Italian margarita. So pretty much what you could probably get at any of the 2 restaurants there in the Italy Pavilion.
All right, Japan had me at Frushi.
Frushi, strawberry, pineapple, and cantaloupe wrapped in sweet rice and pink soy wrap, served with whipped cream, berry sauce, and toasted coconut.
That's the one on the right instead
Ooh,
of.
what happened? Okay, right there. Frushi is Randy saying Frushi in the comment. Then we have chicken yakitori, grilled chicken with scallions, red pepper, sushi emulsion, and pickled onions. And then they have beef Takai, seared sirloin with red sishu sauce, watermelon radish, and sprouts, which I'm assuming is this one here.
Yeah.
For beverages, they have a yuzu tilted tonic hard seltzer, an ozeki pineapple nigori sake, cucumber cooler, which is sake, vodka, and cucumber garnished with a cucumber slice.
Drink that and you'll be gone.
Right? Like, okay, drink that. Drink responsibly, people.
You'll be climbing up Mexico's
Yeah.
building and get kicked out.
Oh, man. So, Fleur de Lis, which we're back in France. They have a croissant fromage de chevet herbes à la rote. There's my interpretation of French today. Croissant with goat cheese, herbs, and roasted garlic. That's much easier to say.
The only time I care for croissants is if there's truffle on top.
Okay. This is the Nikusi sandwich with house-made bread, albacore tuna, mayonnaise, tomato, black olives, lettuce, and celery, which is new this year, and so is this croissant. I was excited before I read the description. I thought it was like a chicken salad.
Oh, it's tuna. Pass.
This one is lentils, French green lentil salad with bacon and garlic sausage, which is new this year.
No thanks.
Then they have a caramelized beignet filled with vanilla cream and glazed with caramel fleur de lis. I think that's something you can get in the breakfast restaurant there in the France Pavilion.
I think you're right.
The beverages are a French wheat draft beer, a very raspberry, rosé wine with natural raspberry flavor, grand mimosa cocktail with orange liqueur, champagne, and orange juice, the La Vie en Rose slushy, which is very popular and comes back every year, vodka, orange vodka, and liqueur, with white and red cranberry juice. Then we have the funnel cakes, and obviously we're having a funnel cake. The strawberry cheesecake funnel cake topped with strawberry ice cream, cheesecake crumbles, strawberry drizzle, and whipped cream. Eat this with like 12 people because it is so incredibly sweet that you won't be able to stand it. We got the loaded one at the snack cart right outside of the Indiana Jones experience. And Sam and I were each going to get one. But this one had like chocolate and caramel and ice cream and all kinds of stuff. And the lady goes, you don't each want one. Save a snack credit and just share it. She's like, I guarantee you won't be able to eat it all.
I'm not really a funnel cake person.
Sam and I got through maybe a quarter of it, maybe a little closer to a third, and we were getting ready to throw it away. And a little kid goes, I want that. And I'm like, I told her, I go, we were using a fork because it was so messy. I'm like, if you want to get a fork, you're more than welcome to take it. So she said, she's like, if you want it, you have to go find a fork. So he ran and got a fork, and this kid was covered in the rest of the ice cream. I mean, head to toe. I was like, oh, well, you wear it well. Then we have Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. They have different locations with different drinks. So World Discovery near Mission Space will have a minty melon refresher, a lightly caffeinated blend of watermelon, cucumber, mint juice with strawberries and blueberries. A spirited option is available, which features a watermelon basil vodka, these are all new this year. Near Canada, they have a Strawberry Fields refresher, a lightly caffeinated blend of strawberry ackee juice with strawberries and blueberries. The spirited option is available, and it features a strawberry lemongrass vodka. World Showcase near Disney Traders, they have a pink Paradise Refresher, a lightly caffeinated blend of refreshing dragon fruit leche juice with strawberries and blueberries. The spirited option features the watermelon basil vodka, like the minty melon refresher. The American Adventure has a Wildberry Wonder Refresher. It's got wildberry hibiscus juice with strawberries and blueberries, and it features tropical rum.
They sound pretty good. I'm not gonna do Dollywood's right now, just because I gotta be done by 7 so I can feed the kid.
When does Dollywood's end?
Dollywood's doesn't even start till the April. Because they don't open. They're not year round. They don't open year round. They don't open their park back up until March 12th.
Okay. Well, why don't you plan to do Dollywood's on the 15th, since that's your day, March 15th.
Okay. Sorry, I had something in my mouth, like my hair.
Yeah. But yeah, you host next on March 15th. So why don't you go over Dollywood's then?
You can do that.
So Christy,
it'll be much shorter. It's not as big.
Yeah. So Christy, why don't you tell us what's going on with your channel, and then we'll kind of let them know what's going on with the rest of the live streams.
Well, I typically only release videos every Monday and Friday, but I did release a video today because it was a product review of some this actually. It's called Life Grows Green Premium CBD Sports Cream. Cool mint. So I did a review. They sent this to me. It retails at $39.99, and they sent this to me for review. So that's out there if you want to check it out. It's like a 3-minute video. It's super, super short. So go give it a thumbs up and check it out real quick. Other than that, I post every Monday and Friday. I have a Witch 3 coming up, as well as a Golden Egg. And then Magical Makeup every Thursday night. I don't know what this week's theme is. Let me look. Gilmore Girls, I'll probably switch the theme. I'll likely switch the theme.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Want to thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. So on our channel, we upload regular videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Today was a Disney video. We're still in our December, January trip. And then on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, and those go up at 8 a.m. Central Time. On Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, I upload shorts, and shorts always go up at 3 p.m. Central Time. So that's what is going on there. I am working on a video, and Christy, you would be able to give input. You can send me message ideas as well. I'm working on a video for one of my Fitness Fridays about like items to give someone who is working out or working on losing weight for Easter. And now here's why. Because Easter is synonymous with chocolate. We go on Easter egg hunts, and they're filled with jelly beans and chocolate pieces and prizes for the big, huge, hollow chocolate bunny. And when you're trying to lose weight or you're watching what you eat, that's not the kind of stuff you want to get for Easter. Now, a little bit, sure, but you don't want a whole basket full of stuff that you're going, and I just gained 10 pounds looking at that. But thank you. So if you have things that you think would be essential to a Easter basket for someone who is working on their weight loss or watching what they eat, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram and let me know what those items are.
You could do like a $5 Starbucks card because they have keto friendly, low, like all that. You could even do a Smoothie King. If you do Smoothie King, do $10 because their drinks are a little more than $5. You could do like some bands. Like you can get some of these.
Resistance bands. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You like how I just like reach over here and there they are.
Christy, do you have another box full of costumes behind you?
Put this on. For the whole stream, flower and garden.
I know, like, what's wrong with you? So ideas are great. Make sure to shoot them to me in Messenger, or I have noted them down, Christy. So this Friday, on Thursday, there's Magical Makeup on Christy's channel. Next week, on Sunday, is monthly craft and chat. And then that's on Sunday. On Monday, there's Coffee Corner because there's no school. However, it is at noon Central Standard Time because even though there's no school, I have to go into work anyway because we're gearing up for state assessments and I proctor 5th grade assessments. So I have to go and be retaught how to proctor an exam. I can do that well. Sorry, I can't help you. Do your best. Got it. So then that's going on. Then there's no Travel Talk Tuesday because we had it today. Next week, there will be Magical Makeup on Thursday, and then Castle Chat will be on Friday. And Christy's still working on what she's doing.
Maybe. I may not do it.
Of course she isn't.
Well, we shall see because I don't have a guest and I don't really know what to do.
But Friday morning, there will be, and I won't be on anyway because I'll be out of town.
No.
So it'll be you and Sammy. In the morning, I will be doing Coffee Corner because I did take my last personal day from school. We are supposed to use them before the end of March because April is testing. Let me tell you, we got our testing schedules and email yesterday. I just have testing through my calendar. It's insane. So I took it the Friday before spring break. So we are going we're going over to Missouri to a bed and breakfast for a few nights. So obviously we'll vlog that, but I will live next Friday morning before we go. So if you check under upcoming live streams, you will find on Christy's channel, you'll find all of hers, and all of her information is in the description. And you'll find all of mine under upcoming lives. And make sure to watch the community tab because I have been using that. I have Christy, you'll be proud of me. I have 20 things scheduled to post, so I don't have to worry about it. And
I don't use it that often. I use it, but not often.
So be proud. I have something scheduled. So that is it for tonight's Travel Talk. Thank you so much for being part of our welcome back live stream. And make sure, if you haven't yet, to smash that like button and head over and check out Christy's channel. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. Have a